And we are recording. All right. Hello, Student Court Day 2. I miss you guys so much. You were always my go-to for all my updates. I'm going to miss our classroom discussions. Grayson, you were the first person I thought of when I got the news about us being closed this week. But luckily, we have this cool system that Miss Hebert actually showed me. You know we love Miss Hebert. She's the best. But she showed me this cool screen recording thing, so now I can actually work with you through lessons instead of just saying, you're on your own, kids. Now I'm still here. So unfortunately, you'll hear my annoying voice the whole time and we can't have a discussion. But hopefully, with the methods I put up in place, we can still communicate with each other throughout the week. So you should already be on my e-board if you're watching this. Awesome. Here is the Google Classroom link and the remind code. A lot of you guys aren't on that yet, so I do urge you, please, please, please join it. Everything will be on Google Classroom. I will be sending stuff through Remind, so let's all get connected in every way possible, shall we? We are going to be working on the Goldilocks trial for the rest of this week. If you need a refresher on your role, I think I have this, but you can click here. It's going to take you to this tab under my e-board, and if you scroll down, there are all your roles. I put them all up there. I put a P or a D depending on if you're with the prosecution or defense. I don't worry so much about you guys because you've been working on this a little bit more than day one, so I'm pretty sure you know what you're doing by now. But in case you don't, make sure that you email me and I'll help you, I'll help you get through this. Look I put Kelly because she's our little honorary student. All right, let's go back to the first part. Here we go. We are going to scroll down to day 2 because that's you guys. And I unfortunately only had you for 2 days this week, but that's okay because hopefully when we come back, I'll have you for a little bit longer. What you're going to do is please watch this video. So check, doing that. Wonderful job, by the way. You are going to now scroll down to the attachments and open everything that's labeled Tuesday, day 2. So let's do that right now. We're going to scroll down. We're going to look for the caption Tuesday, day 2, and we are going to click. And as that downloads, we'll scroll back on up. You're going to complete and submit an assignment right here. So when I just pull that on up, there she is. Beautiful. We'll go back and then you're going to email me with any questions you may have. Good. So let's open up our PowerPoint first, shall we? There you go. We shall. So I'm going to go over this PowerPoint with you. No notes. Don't worry about it. I'm just explaining to you what your assignment is going to be. So we are going to start with our opening statements for the Goldilocks trial. Woohoo! Here's the deal, squeals. You have to have this opening statement completed by Friday. I know it says, today. I'm actually giving you till Friday to do it. On Wednesday, you're going to have to do 6 direct examination questions, though. And that needs to be done right away. Oh, I just realized I messed that up. Hold on. It's not by Wednesday. You guys would be on Thursday. Look at this. It's a little behind the scenes action right there. Are you guys thrilled? I bet you are. We'll save it. Oh God. Oh, it's all falling apart, folks. Whatever. We'll just keep going with the presentation. Okay. So you're actually going by Thursday. So keep that in mind when you're pacing yourself this week. Okie dokes. Moving on. All right. So you should know who's who. Again, always check under my e-board. My e-board's going to be like the place to go to throughout this time. We are all going to write an opening statement. We are all not going to give the opening statement during the mock trial, but we are going to all write one, and it's all going to be graded, and it's going to be a nice big grade for us for the 3rd quarter. Woohoo! So, check your roll to see if you are a P or a D. Are you part of the prosecution team or part of the defense team? Because that is going to obviously tell you how you're going to write your opening statement. If there is a P next to your name and you are telling me about how Goldilocks is innocent and wrongfully accused, you are going to fail this assignment. Make sure you look very closely at what perspective you're taking, okay? Just a few reminders. This is in your steps of a trial packet. It's a great start, but it needs way more details. You can start with, Your Honor, members of the jury, my name is Nicole Hanovich, and I represent the state of Oregon in this case. And then you go into what happened, what's the story, on a dark, stormy night, 3 innocent bears came home, burst open the door, and there was an intruder. You guys know how to be dramatic. I don't worry about you, but just make sure you write it all out. Here are some of the notes that we talked about with opening statements. Remember, it's your side's version of what really happened, so it's important to know if you're prosecution or defense. Gotta be logical, be concise. Walk the jurors through the events in chronological order. We will never forget juror number 3 from the Casey Anthony trial, how she was all confused. We do not want that to happen to our jury, so make sure you're super, super simple, right? Remember, be simple. That is the most important part. Tell a story. Focus on the people, not the problem. I wouldn't be going on and on about the charges. I would talk more about the people's backstories. Tell me more about the bears. Tell me more about Goldilocks, right? Make it personal. Make it vivid. Talk about the emotions of the people, the colors, set the scene, like what I did, dark, stormy night. Gotta be dramatic. And again, keep it simple. And to anticipate the other side's weaknesses. Some of you guys have a little bit of an in on that, depending on maybe who you've been talking to. Find the flaws in their story and you can start to poke at it. What you're not going to do, though, is you're not going to overstate any evidence. Again, don't talk to me about DNA or anything, although I don't think there's DNA in the Goldilocks trial, but I mean, who knows? Don't include personal opinions. No eyes. Don't want to hear it. And finally, don't start arguing yet. Remember, there are no objections during opening statements, unless you're so out of line, the judge may pull you aside. So, make sure you keep it civil. Here again, just some things every opening statement should have: a grabber beginning, an introduction, facts and witnesses, short close, and charge the jury. This part is super important. Make sure you tell the jury what you're going to ask them to find. If you're prosecution, you are going to ask that jury to find Goldilocks guilty. If you're defense, you're going to ask them to find Goldilocks, quote unquote, not guilty. We don't want to say innocent because defense isn't proving innocence. They're just kind of putting a little bit of a doubt into the prosecution's story. All right, so here's what you're going to do. You are going to go either to my e-board or Google Classroom or even right here and click this link. You are going to fill it out and submit it. So you have until Friday, the 20th at 11:59 p.m. to submit this Google form. So let's take a look at it, shall we? So you're going to write your name. You're going to tell me if you're in a day 1 or day 2 class. Obviously, you guys have put day 2. What is your role? Are you the judge? Are you Goldilocks? Are you the woodcutter? Are you just a juror? Are you prosecution or defense in this case? So is there a P or a D next to your name? And then if you read here, it's going to say your opening statement. You will be writing your opening statement in the long answer section below, right here. Okay, remember, you can continue to edit these responses up until Friday at 11:59 p.m. Please email me if you have any questions. So you can write your whole opening statement here. You can submit it. A copy will be sent to you. You will get a link that will tell you, do you want to edit this response? Right? And then you can keep editing it. Friday night, I'm turning that off. You won't be able to edit it again. So make sure that everything is perfect. It's what you want, and there we go. If you're going to ask me how long it is, I'm going to give you that annoying teacher answer of however long it takes. But I would be very shocked, very, very, very shocked if the opening statement was any shorter than 5 sentences. So keep that in mind. I really think it should be more, like a lot more. So, all right. That's all I got for you guys. I hope you do a good job. Please email me if you have any questions. And I'm here. And then I will talk to you again on Thursday. All right, guys, stay safe. Bye.